Do you remember that? I haven't. Oh wow! Oops! I hope I didn't break those. I have an encyclopedic knowledge of honeymooner episodes. Me and my girlfriends used to sit around and do that. Hey baby, I got a frantic hot rod downstairs and it's ready to percolate. Angel cake, my atomic passion. We were talking about, I mean, how short is your memory? Nobody watches the videos. They just ask a lot of questions. The Operation Q thing was a reference to, I used to sing, how Zeba got her name Nike, because like I told you, victory, like a chick riding a fucking missile, you know, like, like the old sailors used to have on their vessels. And like, when you build up, what's her name? This is my car. She's frantic hot rod, man. Ready to percolate. Little Mealabot thing. Frantic fucking hot rod. Ready to percolate. Fuck yeah. And I used to sing Nike Go-Go at summer because like a Nike is a nuke. That's government talk for a nuke. And then I did another episode about Francis Bean not being a missile. Like that's World War II shit. We entered the early 1950s. We got an atomic bomb now. You know what I'm saying? And we tested in Nevada. That's Francis Bean. When I think about how hot she is, like a 27 kiloton fucking atomic bomb. And that's they get higher than that, but that's a pretty hefty fucking bomb. Now I am death, the end of her lives. That's how hot she is. That's how much power and beauty she has. We name our cars after women. We name our missiles after women. We name we put, there's man's ruin. That's like the octopus. Shut the fuck up. I hear you, piece of shit. We have man's ruin. That's like when you see like, yeah, sometimes we call that man's ruin. Sometimes, sometimes it goes the other way where you'll see an octopus, grabbing a girl and a big thing of treasure in the other tentacle. But that's man's ruin. We put that on our fucking vessels. The Marines, use that. The Navy uses that. The Army used that. We put them on our B-2 bombers back in the day. Lady Luck. Also, it's called, this piece of shit next door won't stop chanting, yeah, yeah, yeah. But that's Frances being the atomic fucking bomb. At least that's what I see when I look at her. See that shit. Like a fucking empty missile silo, fucking docked and pointed at the sky. Like Dave Mustaine said, Tremble, weaklings, cower in fear. I am your ruler, land, sea, and air. Immense in my girth, I stand tall. I'm a nuclear murderer. My name is Polaris. I rule all land, air, and sea. I pass judgment on humanity. I spread disease like a dog. Discharge my payload a mile high. Rotten egg, air of death. Assault your nostrils. Yeah. Since man began, he's been obsessed with robots, fuck toys. Using women as a reference for absolute ruination. Tell me that little hottie, Francis. That's not ruination. Should make you jump off a building. Please don't leave me. Yup, and she does it in an offhanded way. She doesn't even mean to do it. I can't, Daddy. I have to fucking drop the bomb. You dropped the bomb on me, Francis. You dropped the pew. Game over. That's what it means. It doesn't mean little boy sitting in a computer chair typing furiously and tugging at his dick with his right hand and typing with his left. He didn't like that. So you're telling me basically that you can't catch your breath and that you get winded easily? I knew you were a fat fuck like that. You can't even breathe, can you? Fatty. I walk around all day, motherfucker. I will push you. I will push you over a cliff backward. Point my fingers in your chest. Fatty, fatty, fatty. Caloric intake, motherfucker. Like a bag of shit. Can you imagine what a bag of, when you get these 600-pound motherfuckers like your friend, the cuck and these old cucks, when they do get the, it takes an immense amount of balls. That's why they live to be draconian old, because they never do any work and they just eat all the time. They're chock full of calories. They take it real easy and slow. Easy breezy, easy does it. Fatty cucks world. We go at a real slow tempo and the years creep by. But every now and again, there'll be a fat fuck out in the world that knows his life is shit and has a dark, dark heart, and he can't afford a gun. So he goes to a tall building, like the Empire State Building. This happened a lot. And you'll get a 600-pound fuck that waddles his way up, or even just a fuck like you that's about 300, 400 pounds, waddles his bald ass up to the top, jumps off. And could you imagine, I've seen some of them, Faces of Death, what a fat, retarded bag of shit like yourself, like the computer guy, looks like when it hits the ground running, when it hits the ground dying, like a water balloon filled, just a bag full of shit, blood, urine. That's about it. No fucking brains, no dick. Holy shit. Imagine getting like 50 fucking balloons of red ink and meat. Shut the fuck up, piece of shit, and suck this motherfucking chode. Suck that dick. When that fat piece of shit hits the ground, just throw about fucking 400 pounds of meat. Between 400 and 600 pounds of fucking meat. Take off 50 pounds for bones, and you just throw it off a building with with about 20 balloons full of red dye, and just look at that disgusting computer cuck shit on the ground. Sight to be beheld. It's a wake-up call. Sick of walking around all day and hearing this piece of shit. I'm in my house, you prick. Are we safe behind this brick wall? No. Yeah. Suck a fat chode. Really? Thank you. I am entitled to fucking do my shit. Get this fucker on this wall right here. Dad. It's my fucking house. These pricks feel all safe and content, and they're behind a brick wall. Dad. Motherfucker, I'm in my house. You should not be hearing me. Point a loaded level my instrument at your head and pop. Fucking balloon head. Fucking moving target. Fucking, it's everywhere. Paint the fucking wall. I'd put it in a corner just to create the most fucking high velocity impact and just look at my work. Put that fat cuck right in the corner and level my shit at him as he struggles in a chair. I'm not cleaning it up. I just want to see my work. Implode a fat computer cuck right in the corner of a room. Paint the fucking walls. One time my girlfriend hit me with brass knuckles on and maced me because we got into a fight, and she's crazy. Back in my 20s. She hit me with brass knuckles, and I had high ceilings. They were about 20, maybe 15 feet. They were extremely high in my old house. And she broke my head open naturally. And there was goddamn blood fucking everywhere. Probably because I was drinking. It was everywhere. When I got home from the hospital, I remember walking in, looking up at the ceilings. It was all over the ceiling. It was all over the walls. And it dripped onto there was blood everywhere. And I'm thinking, she hit me with brass knuckles. And I'm thinking, there's a lot of fucking blood in the head. There is a lot of blood. What? So if I'm in here and I blow someone's fucking head off, it's going to surely paint the fucking walls. That's when I got the idea to always wrap a blanket around someone's head if I was about to pop them or if I was going to kill myself. Because it's just too damn messy. If you shoot someone in a fucking inside a house, you're going to get painted. And just smiling fucking face full of blood. This computer cunt just really doesn't know when to call it when he's had too much to drink and needs to be pulled the fuck over by highway patrol with a gun in his face. Like, you need to get off that computer, boy. You know what I mean? playing that death game with everyone.